Welcome to musicmoveit.com, and today we're going to discuss starting an all-digital record label. An all-digital label. It's not too far-fetched anymore. A lot of people are doing it. A lot of DJs do it. They release all their music digital. No more CDs, no more vinyl, nothing. A lot of, electronic artists do the same thing. A lot of hip-hop artists. Every genre, there's bands and artists that do this now. And depending on your preference, it's actually pretty smart. For one, there's no huge manufacturing costs anymore, trying to get those CDs out there and things like that. You basically just have to design your cover, and that's really it. And everything is uploaded to your distributor. Upload the cover. Sometimes I think they'll do like special extra, almost like inside of the booklet, but all digital. Maybe like lyrics, things like that. You can do that type of stuff. But it totally cuts manufacturing out. And that, in the past, was a huge expense. So basically, how do you go about starting this? Well, honestly, it doesn't cost that much money to get started. Your main thing is promotion. And, you could start promoting locally and expand as you gain fans and, put out more music and start selling music and doing shows and getting money from shows. Or if you want to go all in, you will need some financing if you're looking to go like national right away. As far as financing, obviously you could try to get a bank business loan. You will need a business plan if you do that. There's a video on business plans. You can look it up on my channel. It just depends how you come at them with what you want to do. If your business plan and marketing plan and your financial projections all look good, they might give you a loan. You could borrow from a relative. You can just get a job and save up for a full release digitally and do it that way. But I'm telling you, you could do it with little money. So of course, first of all, you want a record label name, and do a search to make sure that no one else is using this name. It's not that hard to do. Just search, and if you don't really see too much, then you need to get a domain name, and that'll definitely hold your position on that name. Get a domain, .com. You might even want to buy the .com, the .org, .music, I think there is now. I may be wrong, but I think there's a .music. .biz. You might want to buy them all just so no one else can grab it. And then from then forth, you will have that record label name associated with your acts or your own music if you're putting yourself out. So then you want a brand. Of course, branding is a huge thing. It is basically associating what you are as a label or your artist on the label. This includes, I've mentioned this before, color schemes on the website, your logo. If you're not a great artist or if you don't know any artists, you can have someone make a logo for you. And it's not that hard. I've mentioned this site before, Fiverr.com. Look it up on Google. There's tons of people that'll charge you $5 to do artwork. They might make you a logo for like $5. Sometimes it might be 10, but everything's generally $5. Go there if you don't know anyone who can do art. But get yourself a logo. Even the font is your brand. The font of your record label name. That all goes into branding. And stick to this branding. Are you country western? Are you hip hop? Are you electronic, EDM, whatever? Show that in your brand. Through your website. Through everything. Basically. It's important. Because then when people see your logo, or they'll instantly associate it with you or your acts. If you're gonna have acts on your label, or if you're just doing this to release your own music, that's great. So branding's important. Then of course you want to create an online presence. Basically, like I already said, get a domain, get that website up, then get those names on Twitter. Your record label name at Twitter. I would even do it on Instagram. Facebook, create a Facebook page for your label. And whatever else you feel necessary. You can Do it with whatever, basically. But have an online presence so you start getting in these search engines. And make sure you have a decent website, too. Don't half-ass that. If you have to pay somebody to do it, to build it, do it. But you can go to Wix.com, things like that, and create a decent-looking website. Just remember the branding on it. Get those logos, the coloring, everything looks legit. You know what I mean? Then, of course, from there, you got to start building your fan base. Start releasing music. Oh, of course, you want to register your name. Of course, the state you're doing business in. Register that. It's easy to find. Just go to your city or state. There's a website generally that tells business owners what they need to do. You can easily do it by like 3 ways. You could incorporate, which costs a little bit more money. You could do a limited liability corporation, which is LLC. It costs a little less, and that just means it's generally you running this label, and it's separate from your finances. So say, I don't know, somebody sues you and your label. If you're a corp or LLC, they can't sue you for your personal finances. They can only sue your label, if that makes any sense. Or you could just do it as a DBA, doing business as. That's the simplest thing to do. It barely costs any money. Register with the city, state, whatever, and let them know you're doing business here. So, and then get other things like business cards. Those are still important. Get all that stuff that businesses do and need. Letterhead if you need, even. Things like that. All that's good stuff. Now, you got to build your fan base from that. Use your online website, your social media, all that good stuff. Start getting your music out there. Now, the beauty of it is, like I said before, there's no manufacturing costs. Nothing. You just pay. A lot of times these days, people find a distributor. You pay them a small fee to upload your album, and they'll get it to all these stores online. Amazon Music, iTunes, all that good stuff. A lot of you already know all this stuff, but I'm just going over it again. And that's your distribution. Then you got to promote, do shows. Boom, you have your own all digital record label. So you just got to promote. You got to promote that music. And it's not that hard. When you're at shows, just tell them where to buy it. You could get full color postcards made to pass out at shows. Give them to the fans, and it'll say exactly where to buy these songs. You can even offer a free download code or something on your website. Stuff like that. So it's simple. That's all you really got to do. And of course, copyright your music like usual. Register with your publishing as far as ASCAP, BMI, whatever you're dealing with. And that's it. Simple. Easy. You can do it. You just got to promote. You got to have some money to promote. That's the hardest thing. But I'm telling you, like I say, every freaking video, build your fan base with touring. Do these shows. Start local, different spots. Expand each month maybe, or whatever you have time for. So, it's easy to do. Now, I want to say this video is sponsored by www.yourmusicrelease.com. This ebook pretty much is saying everything I'm telling you now. A step-by-step guide to release your own music. It's an instant download. The link will be in the description area. yourmusicrelease.com. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. Leave a comment. Have you started a digital label? No CDs, no nothing. Just all digital that they can download. How's it going for you? Is it working well? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Hit subscribe, and then there's a little bell next to that. You click that bell, and it'll update you through your email of when we put new videos out. We're going to have a lot more great subjects. I'm getting some comments from you all, and I'm trying to put stuff together so I can explain things better on certain subjects and all that good stuff, so everyone will get a slice of what they want to know more about. And I really appreciate you watching this video. I read all the comments. I appreciate them all. And I want you to have a great day, great night, whatever. Thank you.